other. There, okay. So I'll just call out, and we have Rajashri here, Rajashri Narayanan, I think, calling from Kolkata, I think, right? So,
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Namaste.
I'm Rajashri Narayan. I stay in Kolkata.
Yes, yes. I spoke to her just about a week, 2 weeks ago. So please introduce yourself, Rashidi, your family, your background, what made you come to this class, etc.
My family, I have two sons. One is working and one is just completed his studies. My husband practices as, he's a CA having his own practice in Kolkata. And I started studying Bhagavad Gita and few other Prakarana Granthas through the Chinmaya mission in Kolkata. And then through, during COVID, many of these classes went online. So I have been continuing. There have been breaks in between, but I'm kind of managing to continue doing them. So now I attend the Sanskrit classes of Ask. I find them brilliant. So I was very interested when I came to know that 13th chapter is being done. So I was very keen to join. And so here I am.
Thank you. Thank you, Rajshri ji. Yeah, she is also attending our Sanskrit classes. Okay. Sushila Narayan.
Namaste, Guruji. I am taking this class from Mumbai. Sorry, relocated to Noida. I was in Mumbai. I just few months for the past. It's been 2 months since I'm here in Noida. So I'm taking the class from Noida, and I found myself always interested in Vedas and our history, mythology, and I wanted to be, and I've heard from many people that reading this you'll find a complete solution to life answers. You'll be able to handle the situations very well. So I happened to see. I'm forgetting the professor's name. I saw this link on Facebook. So he is a historian. He's a history professor. He's a very prominent history professor. He had given this link. So I thought, okay, this is a chance maybe to
Professor from
Raj Vedam.
Right, Raj Vedam, right.
So I thought, why not, when history and the timing also is very suitable, early in the morning. So why not attend the class, take this opportunity? So that's how I took the session. Actually, there was a form. I thought that I might not be allowed because there were a couple of questions asked. So some prerequisites were there. So any which ways, I got a mail that I can log in, take the session. So all the more I thought this maybe universe has given me this opportunity to learn. So that's the reason I'm taking I've registered and I'm taking the classes.
Sure. And so you're working, you said, no, Sushila?
Yes, I'm working.
Very good. Yeah, so Raj and I were the one who founded that organization called Indian History Awareness and Research. Okay. And through that organization only we were able to make progress. In the US, we critiqued one social studies textbook which had outright negative views of India and Hinduism. Outright negative means the chapter on Hinduism will start with caste system. The chapter on Hinduism starts with the word caste system. Okay, etc. Just within 2 paragraphs, they'll talk about They'll talk about bride burning. They'll talk about caste system. They'll talk about child marriage. They'll talk about all this. This is the introduction a high school student is getting to Hinduism in America.
Okay.
New textbooks. So we, 6 of us, critiqued 6 different books, and that critique. And after 2 months, we heard the Texas state government told us that that book was the publisher withdrew that book.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So after that, we worked with the SCERT here, Telangana SCERT and so forth. Prasad Gurujala is there. He was part of our team. And so that's really, it was a revalidation of the work we were doing and purpose started off. Thank you. So history, you said your background is history too, or what? Or just an interest in it?
I did my graduation in sociology, uh, uh, post-graduation sociology, but I did not pursue it in my career. I am into e-learning. I'm into content development.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Kumar Shanti ji is there.
Hari Om Guruji, Hari Om to everybody. I am Shanti. I am put up in Singapore. I am a mother of 2. Both my children are married and settled with God's grace. I've been, this was introduced to me by my sister who was residing in Mumbai for about 12 years. They had a Guruji who was the direct disciple of Swami Paramathananda Swamiji. And Manasika Guru, I took her as Manasika Guru, and I've never visited Guruji. But still she agreed to share the Bhagavad Gita lectures, what they used to do during the class timings. And I used to follow that. And slowly by 2019, I thought I should get more organized. And so I used to go to Anakatit for the sessions. I used to attend Swami Paramathananda Swamiji lectures at the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Coimbatore. Then I did one residential during the last year Guru Purnima 2022 under Shraddhatmananda Swamiji. And because of COVID, it was a blessing in disguise. Guruji, Swamiji went online and he gave Viveka Chudamani and all those classes. And we were all restricted to stay back home. So now at that time I understood why they say we need to withdraw our transactions from everything so that we can devote more time for this. But still again in 2023, due to so many other family commitments, and I'm actually held up with my commitments being a grandma and a daughter-in-law. So my mother-in-law is here. So too many things to do, but still I always, I'm into that kind of a person that even at 10 minutes time devoted to write some notes, I'm happy with that. At least God has given me, blessed me with that. So I count on the blessing. I keep going. One day I know I have full belief God's grace will be on me, more on me, that's what. So this is morning time for me. So I thought from today there'll be a shift in my activities. So I woke up early to complete all my work and see off my husband and children. And this time is okay for me now because it's already 10:30 here.
Okay. Okay.
God's grace, my only problem, I know what my problem is. I'm into too many things, so I'm not able to, the jack of all problem for me. So now I'm slowly cutting down all the other stuff, and I want to be only in this because the thing is, God has given everything more when compared to others. Grace is so much, but still there is something, or vacuum is there. So by God's grace, I wish to.
Very good.
Blessing also. So I'm more concerned about Guruji's blessing, because just as you told, the eye contact and the vibe, that is really making wonders, because I'm also a tutor. I teach Tamil here. So since that is my passion, I'm not able to fully, I have totally reduced, but still some more prarabdha is sticking to me. I'm not able to give it up in full. So too many things, but I thought morning time will be my me time. And so I thought I will be attending
Very
that
good.
class.
Very good.
Grace, you have accepted my request also.
Welcome. And only yesterday I was having a phone conversation with Swami Paramarthanandaji on a different topic, but they're all our gurus, right? They're all our gurus. Yeah.
Marthananda Swamiji, I don't know. Last time when we did Diksha Vandanam, it was a very close to me, my sister-in-law and her husband, only 3 of us. So when you told you can ask whatever questions you want, it was like that we had that session with you, Swamiji. The most silliest question was asked. I was the one who asked, but still the Swamiji's reply has made such a shift in my attitude. God's grace, what else to say? Even for the minutest thing, I don't know. When it comes from Guruji's voice, when it comes from Swamiji, I think it has an impact on all of us. That is what I think. Even for the silliest thing, it might sound silly, but for me, it mattered a lot that time. So that is really there. That's why I wanted, that's why when I joined, because it was under Arsha Vidya, so I thought I should join and the timing was perfect for me.
So you mentioned Coimbatore. What's your connection with Coimbatore?
Okay, my parents are in Urmalpet.
Oh, Udumalpet. Okay, okay.
They are old people and my sister has now shifted to Coimbatore. So now I can stay in one place and go and attend the session and come. I purely go only for this 6 days course. I go attend morning talk, evening talk, then I come back here because I have my commitments here. I cannot leave them for more than a week and go away from the place. If we are going somewhere, then we go as a family only. When I go as a family, then my choice will be the lastest choice. So this thing means I make sure God's grace, not I make sure God has given that grace. So for the past 2 years, when once everything was open, one-on-one has started, face-to-face has started, I'm going to Coimbatore to attend.
Thank you. Thank you, Shantiji. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Sushmita ji.
I think I was muted. Namaste, Guruji. Namaste, everybody. Hari Om. This is Sushmita here. I have lived across India quite a bit and while growing up and across the world after getting married. So I used to be a regular at the Chinmaya Mission in Atlanta while I was there. And I followed Dr. Raj Vedam a lot, and I follow various Chinmaya channels, and probably that's how I came across this link as well. And that's why I signed up, because I want to get back into, I had a little bit of a hiatus because of moving around, and right now I'm based out of Manila. My husband works for the Asian Development Bank. And so this is headquarters. So that's why we are stationed here. And here too, we have the Chinmaya Mission in Manila. And I try to take as much part of it. And coming to the history textbooks work that you and Raj Vedam sir and a few others had contributed to, we're so grateful, because we just don't, by the time kids enter school and they are facing the curriculum is when we understand and when we realize that this is what is being taught. And this probably happened to us also growing up, because I went to an ICSE school. My elementary middle school was ICSE, and it was not as virulently anti-Hindu as CBSE is. But even so, it used to always be at the back of our minds, and from home too probably, was that you just, study, get through it just for the sake of passing. And, you don't really need to imbibe all that. This is all false. This was the message given to us by our elders also. And later, after the textbooks and the curriculum in the US came out, I looked at the CBSE books in India, and they are as bad, if not worse. So there is so much to be done and so much to be discovered. And at the same time, I'm fairly confident that we will get through this too, because we have never taken this history from an outsider's perspective very seriously. So thanks a lot for that, Guruji, and I'm looking forward to. I have been an avid Purana, what do you call, not student, peripheral student. Not, I mean, I'm not very conversant with Sanskrit. Basic working Sanskrit I'm fine with, and with my mother tongue, with the Hindi that I grew up with Telugu, I'm very comfortable with Sanskrit, but I don't have. I'm not very conversant. But there is a comfort level. So Mahabharata, Ramayanam, and the Bhagavatam, these are my Bhagavatam specifically, especially in Telugu. These are my favorites, and these I have delved a little bit into that. And I'm looking forward to the Bhagavad Gita, which I have never had the opportunity to get into.
Very good. Whose talks on Bhagavatam do you listen to?
Bhagavatam?
Yeah.
I listen to Bhagavatam in Telugu, mainly Garigipati Narasimha Rao garu and Chaganti Koteshwara garu. And there is a particular series of Mahabharatam, especially. There is a particular series of talks, pravachans done in a village called Undrajvaram. These are organized by a doctor called Dr. Mallina Krishna Rao. And he organized all the 18 parvas. He organized such that one scholar can take up 2 parvas. And he invited a bunch of scholars like Samavedam, Shanmukha Shanmagaru, and Ratnakar Garu, and so many scholars. So that was a wonderful, wonderful series. But the Bhagavatam, yes, Chaganti Koteshwara garu is where I got into it.
Chaganti is quite popular, and many people listen to Koteshwara garu. He gives a lot of insights to our entire dharma itself through the Bhagavatam and others also. Because he teaches also Bhagavad Gita, I think. And so you are basically from the Andhra area, correct?
Yes, I am from Andhra, Guntur district, East Godavari district ancestrally, but I've never lived in Andhra or Telangana. My father was a railway officer who was posted in the north, so we used to move around.
So I lived in Hyderabad for till my 12th grade, 11th grade. I grew up there, so I'm aware of. So Telugu, those days I used to speak Telugu quite well. These days, at least I can manage to understand. I think I manage to understand it. Maybe able to speak a little. Good. So right now you're situated in Manila, Philippines. Okay. Nice to have you, and hope the course works out for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Lakshmi ji is there. Lakshmi P. Yeah. Namaste. Namaste. Yeah, if you can unmute yourself, Lakshmi ji, we cannot hear you.
Yes, Namaste ji.
Namaste.
Namaste. I am from Bangalore. I am living in Bangalore. I am with my daughter. I am a housewife. But from my younger days, I used to be more concentrated in all this Veda and everything. I was first living in Chennai. I used to go to Chinmayananda, and I now forgot his name and all. His daughter also was giving lecture in Bhagavad Gita. I used to attend. For 1 week it will be there. I used to go and attend. And I very much liked all those things and all. Then I went to Aurobindo Ashram. I was interested in Mother and Sri Aurobindo. And I used to visit Pondicherry, and I very much I like that Romba Shantam, in very peaceful atmosphere. I always like that type of atmosphere. And no speaking anything, it will, our mind will be very much calm. All that worries and all will be over that time. That I very much liked it. After I come to Bangalore, I went to Kriya Babaji's. That 18 asana and all those Kriya asana, Kundalini yoga, they were teaching. Although everything I went over there. Like that, my mind is always from only through the God. Very much like that, I'm very lovable to that love for Krishna. And in Bombay, I attended Chinmayanandaji Bhagavad Gita in Shivaji Park. It was very much, I liked that his speech. From there, I started.
I see.
That is all. Yes, that is all I want to say.
So this must have been Chinmayanandaji must have come before the 80s or something.
I have seen it will be like that. 1968, 67 or like that.
Yeah.
That time. I have every year he used to come and give lecture. So every year I used to attend that.
Very good, very good. You know,
and his classes, they also started study classes in near my house. I went to there also. Study classes on Veda and all.
Very good.
In my college.
Excellent, excellent.
That much, I don't know much, but I only love that Krishna. That is all my mind. Nothing else. I don't want anything. Even if I say my now I am in this worldly concern, no. After I used to say my daughter will get married. Afterward, I will go to Rishikesh or I wanted to see Kriya Babaji. That is my my very much wish to see and be with him. Like that I want. I don't want this family and anything. I don't know why. It has come to my own mind. I don't know.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. So nice. So nice that you have devoted your life for the Shastram. You have devoted the life to understand this God Krishna.
Yes.
Who is this God? And I'm connected to God somehow, right? And I want to know.
Yes, yes.
So that's the.
That is what. My even my whole body, you know, that is love for Krishna. Nothing else. My in my heart only is there. Always. All years. My difficulties and all, he has solved it.
Correct, correct.
I am not husband. I am the working lady. I taught my child everything by working. So in all those difficult things and all, he has stood by me.
Very good.
Krishna.
Very good.
I always go. Every time he and Mother Arbindo, they have helped me to come out all difficulty.
Yeah, yeah. Do you do puja, Krishna puja every day?
Krishna puja.
Oh.
Now I have got some rest for some time. I used to do all the Krishna puja.
Very nice, ma. Very nice. So nice to have you, and it's definitely a big blessing for all of us to see somebody like you.
No.
Really, really.
I am only a human being, nothing else. That love for Krishna is always there. That is our only thing I want, nothing else.
Very good, ma. Very good. Thank you. Thank you.
Mirabai in our midst.
Meera ke Prabhu Giridhar Nagar.
Yes. मीरा के प्रभु गिरी तरह नाम करे. I like all Meera bhajan.
Very good, ma. So you can we are able to call in like this on Zoom on a Monday morning and Wednesday morning. You have no.
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Very nice to have you, ma. Very nice to have you. Please come.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank
joining.
you. Thank you.
Okay. So I don't see anybody else new here.
Galaxy is there. Galaxy M32PP Galaxy. Is the 22.
Yeah. Yeah. Can that person would like to introduce themselves? Galaxy M32PP. Okay.
That's Hemalata Guruji.
Oh, Hemalata. Okay. All right. Good. So we will conclude now with our prarthana. Any final thoughts, Vijay? Anything that we missed or we should have said or something like that?
No, Guruji.
Yeah. So we will, any other questions that come up, we can address in the WhatsApp group or next Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. So, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Thank you. Thanks to all of you.